2, 1. Welcome everybody here to Merchant Token. My name is Victor Mendez and I am Merchant Token's Chief Marketing Officer. Today I will be, as a request of the community, I will be making a video just to showcase MCP1, our new Crypto Merchant Pros terminal. Many of you have seen the amazing video, which by the way, we have linked in the description, where we introduced MCP1 to everybody. However, some of you have questioned if the device itself is directly connected to Ethereum's mainnet. So, which is why I am making basically this live here today. You will find the wallet address both for this device and for the wallet app that I have used to do these tests down in the description. However, I will not be performing the tests right now live with me. I have made a video. The reason for this is because we are still on a beta. Being a live stream, we do not want to take the risk for any inconvenience or any issues that might happen throughout the live stream, any technical issues or with the device or even the connection could be. So to avoid that, I have made a video which I will be playing in a few seconds. Anyway, I have detailed the time and the date on the video so that you can actually go and check that out and compare it to the blockchain itself. Right now it's actually 4:02 p.m. UTC and is May the 10th, 2024. So I will be playing the video and I will catch you back after the video finished. See you soon. Today is Friday, the 10th of May, 2024, and is 1:45 p.m. UTC time. Here we have our MCP1. And this is just my regular phone with an MetaMask on the Ethereum main network. Today we will be testing a payment, a refund, and another payment, just so that you can see a bit of like the changes and what's happening here. So as you can see here, this is how it actually will look like MCP1 when sitting in the desk of a merchant. So this is the actual screen that you will see, which is the opportunity to have a sale, a refund on, just to see the transactions. If you go to admin area, you will see the balance. Right now I have nearly 17 euros on worth of Ethereum. And as you can see, none of the other, I have nothing else on this wallet. And once again, the wallet address will be in the description for both this wallet here on the MetaMask, but also the wallet for the MCP1. So you can actually verify the transactions yourself. Let me just go directly for the test of the payment. So for the payment, it's very easy. You go to new sale, you select the currency that you want to transact with, continue. To put the price here of the object or the good or the service that you're actually trying to sell, you put it in your local currency. In this case, it's set up as euros. So let's just put, let's say 3 euros. Let's just go for done. And you will actually be able to see the sale. Everything will appear here. As soon as the sale goes through, MCP1 will start already checking for the on the blockchain for the transaction to see if it happens. It creates the QR code, and you can then go on MetaMask and select the camera to scan the QR code. As soon as the QR code is scanned, it will appear here for the payment. As you can see here, we are trying to charge for 0.001, and it's the same for Ethereum. So click send. And this might take quite a while because, as I say, the transaction is processed directly on the Ethereum main network. As you can see here, the payment was deducted from this wallet. And once the transaction is processed on the blockchain, which we can see here that is complete, you will see MCP1 again still scanning the blockchain to make sure when will this happen. Once this happens, it will basically refresh and print automatically the receipts. It will print 2 receipts. One will be the customer copy and one will be for the merchant. As you can see here, we can see that it has already noticed the transaction. It's just waiting for the last few confirmations to make sure that the transaction is legit. And once it's done, it prints the receipt. So we have here the customer copy, which is this one here. And like a normal POS terminal, we have here the second one. Perfect. So we can now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to test the refund. So you can actually see here the amount has been deducted from my wallet, but I do want to now refund it. So let's say this customer had a complaint. I'm just going to do it here for simplicity. But I will then show you there is other ways that you can actually do the refunds. So let's set the amount, which is the amount that we charged before. Click done. It's creating the refund. And I'm just going to hit the confirm refund. Now it's actually asking me to scan the admin QR code. The admin QR code is basically a printout of the private key basically that we have here. This printout is done by MCP1 automatically the first time that you log in on the device. Once you log in, you will actually create the wallet and it will create this printout here that only the owner of the device will have. And you can have only one printout. If you lose that, of course, you lose access to your wallet. So let me scan this one here. Sorry, I'm just trying to do on 2 cameras. So yeah, perfect. So as you can see here, this is basically a scanning for authorization to access this wallet, which is basically what I have been doing here. So it's processing the refund and it will automatically process it directly into this wallet again. Bear in mind that we are still on a beta test and that we are using another chain that is not our own chain, so it might take a while. But as you can see, this transaction was actually quite fast. So the transaction has already been received, so we can go home. And if I go and check the balance again, we have basically the same balance. Bear in mind that the balance that we're showing here is not only in Ethereum, so the amount in euro or in your currency will fluctuate depending on price, but also every time we do a refund, we have to pay for the gas fees. So that's why there is actually less Ethereum that I had when I started with. Another way to do the refund, for instance, could be just going here and you will need to scan the customer copy. You have this QR code where you can actually do the transaction as well. Or you can just find the transaction here. For instance, you know that it was the last transaction that you did. You can click on the transaction and click refund and process the transaction the same way we did before. Now, I do want to show you as well how the balance gets updated. So I'm just going to go and try for a different basically payment. So I go here on the new sale. Once again, I'm going to do Ethereum and I'm just going to do €5 this time. So I'm just going to click OK and create the QR code like before. And I'm going to scan it with the MetaMask wallet. Here is creating everything automatically. So I can click send and make the payment. Transaction is being submitted. And the transaction is complete. As you saw before, the MCP1, you can see here, sometimes it will kind of like show that it's loading. And when it does that, it means that basically it's checking the blockchain. So once again, we need the money here. It has been deducted. Remember, here the price fluctuates. It's the same that happened there depending on the price of Ethereum. What you need to see is verify that the amount of Ethereum is the same. So once the transaction is verified and all the amounts are correct, then it will print the receipt once again. As I say before, we're actually building our own blockchain where we hope that we will be able to reduce these waiting times significantly, and not only the waiting times, but also the transaction or the gas fees themselves. Even though I actually have to admit that today's gas fees has been quite cheap on the Ethereum mainnet. Perfect. So we have, it's confirming here. So it will be printing now the 2 receipts. And we have the first one, which is again our customer copy, and the merchant's copy. Perfect. So we go back now to admin area, and we have here the balance, which shows the updated balance. You can do the Z report, which is basically something that you do at the end for merchants to close out the day. And you can also withdraw your tokens to a specifically set wallet that not everybody, only the owner can set that up. With that, that's basically the transaction done on MCP1. Perfect. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I hope you actually enjoyed that video. As I said, we have done a pre-recorded video. We have decided to do a pre-recorded video just to avoid any technical issues that could have happened throughout the recording of the video. Luckily, nothing happened, and luckily every transaction went perfectly. As you can see, both from the video, you can see I have a lot of receipts. It means I have been doing many testings, and you can once again go and check it out on the blockchain themselves. However, bear in mind that once we are into a more stable version of our MCP1, I will definitely be doing some live tests. So don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow us on Twitter, follow us on Telegram. If you have any questions as well, you can go there and chat with me directly. But I will be able to answer your questions, but most importantly, so that we will keep you updated with all the progress that we have been doing. I will not be testing today the other products that we have on beta, but we do have as well our own Hips wallet and our own protocol, which we are currently in a test phase. However, I will be updating that in the next following weeks as well. And once again, guys, we expect your input on that as well. So really happy to show here. Let me see if you can see, just a bit blurry. This is our MCP1, and just from every side here, just so that you can see it's real. Perfect. Okay, thank you guys for joining us, and have a lovely weekend. Bye.